Feeling you, MP.
Yo, MP, let's go. Good to see you, MP. You gonna show us something special?
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word TAG along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations.
At the point, standing 6'2", number 8, Joe.
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week, Friday night? Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Mitchell misses. And it's Butler with the ball for Detroit. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Butler out there with Thompson. And it's Turner in at the center position. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
Thanks, B.A. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there. I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome."
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Outside Butler, and here's Ivy. Thompson scanning the floor. Mobley grabs the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Ivy passes to Turner, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Butler against Mobley. Turner, a screen on Mobley. From the elbow, Mobley gets a hand on it.
Yeah, nice timing on the rejection. Mobley showing you how incredible defensively he can be.
Leonard outside. Pass to Allen. Here's Jones. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, and Turner with a block. Mitchell against Butler. Over Mitchell. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Cunningham.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Jones. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. The free throw off from Jones. The Pistons have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And it's Cunningham missing. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs. Came out with a victory.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team. And it came down to some key turnovers.
Six on the shot clock. Ivy against Mitchell. Ivy's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Thompson. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And they'll get another chance. Good work there as it goes. Ivy's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Jones, the pass to Allen. Back to Jones. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Jones with a screen on Ivy. And Mitchell launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 8 points. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham passes to Turner. Ivy outside. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Ivy against Mitchell. Pass to Thompson. Over Leonard. Thompson, that's good.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 so far. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
A big man that dishes, something Mobley does very well.
Pistons trail by 5. Ivy outside. Pass to Turner. Butler on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, one thing that's never in doubt, the level of effort you're going to get from Jimmy Butler on a nightly basis.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Leonard, and a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Sampson, he's checked in for Turner. Stewart comes in for Ivy. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. And Cunningham subbed in for Kate Cunningham. And here's the fast break. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. And that ties it up.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Hawks was simply terrific. He contributed 31 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Robinson, he's checked in for Cunningham. And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
And those second-chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Butler. Pass to Sampson. Here's Holland. Outside Robinson. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Robinson can't hit. Cleveland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Garland, the pass to Jones. Back to Garland. Three-pointer off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Butler. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Butler's got 8.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Jones feels it out. Garland for 3. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Kyle Anderson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Sampson in at the 5. And Cleveland making a change here. Reed's checked in. Long range from the inbound. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside, Anderson. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass to Reed. The 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Anderson. Picked by Stewart. Anderson passes to Sampson. And it's Reed with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Okoro up top. Anderson covers. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Down low. Here's Reed. Outside for LeVert. From the arc. The Pistons clear it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Holland, guarded by Garland. Pass to Anderson. Cunningham outside. Cunningham, confident in his range.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it up from three-point range.
Leonard outside. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Clock at 6. Back to Garland. LeVert right side. The 15-footer is good.
Some agile offense from LeVert, finding a way to get his shot around the coverage.
Pass to Anderson. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Jones comes in for LeVert.
Known for his versatility and slow-motion style of play, Anderson remains a vital role player for this team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Back to Jones. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. There's a screen by Turner. Cunningham outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Back to Jones. Pass to Okoro. Mobley is screened on Stewart. Leonard passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You expect Kawhi to take the shot, but he cleverly makes a pass.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham looking it over. Releases. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Jones against Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Oh, solid D from Leonard.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Out to Garland. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Shoots from the elbow. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones from outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Jones has got 13.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Leonard, and Mitchell subbed in for Okoro. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jimmy Butler comes in for Cunningham. Here's Ivy. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Jones, the pass to Garland. Stolen by Ivy. Pass to Thompson. Stewart outside. And here's Butler, guarded by Garland. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Such a physical player. Butler takes that contact on the way up.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Strus, and Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Garland. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old-school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul. There's a minute 34 left in the second period. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Allen. Out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Ivy.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Thompson against Leonard to the middle. Stewart outside. Takes a 3. Outside for Butler. Thompson, a screen on Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Jones, a pass to Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard can't get it to go. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Ivy. Inside. Here's Turner. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here. He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Stewart with it, covered by Mobley. Ivy outside. To the inside. Good work defensively by Leonard. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Cleveland on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Tonight's featured game sees the Cleveland Cavaliers in a tight one.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Pistons trailing. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Mobley throws it down.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Pistons trail by 4. Ivy outside. Mobley against Cunningham. Shoots over Mobley. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Mitchell against Ivy. Out to Mobley. Pass to Leonard. Now Jones. Back to Leonard. Jones with a screen on Thompson. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy against Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Ivy's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Mobley outside. 3-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 5. Outside Butler. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, wow. Cade with a 3 of his own.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Cunningham. Mitchell misses.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Back to Thompson for the lead. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
Well, you got to like Thompson's readiness. Coaches love a guy who is always ready to get involved.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Cunningham passes to Turner. Now Butler, covered by Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Butler can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Butler passes to Turner. Pass to Thompson. Tries it from 16. Ivy's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Outside Jones. Out to Leonard. Back to Jones. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Left side Butler. This one for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Allen with a screen on Ivy. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Back to Turner. Leonard against Cunningham. Turner, a screen on Leonard. There's Cunningham with a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 5-point game. Turner, a screen on Leonard. Thompson against Leonard. Cunningham on the wing. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration.
Right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Checked in for Mobley. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. A moment here to see the numbers for Jaden Ivey.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
Mitchell against Cunningham. Pass to Turner. Ivey with the ball. To the middle. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Ivey. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Ivey against Mitchell. Cunningham passes to Butler. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Stewart outside.
2 minutes.
Turner for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Stolen by Ivey. 1:44 left in the third. Pass to Stewart to the right side. Now Cunningham over Jones. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Ivey outside. A minute 15 left in the third. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. On Saturday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Reith, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Mitchell.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Up top, Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. Butler on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stewart with it. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Stewart's got it. His first 2 points of the night.
Well, look, offensively, you want to put Stewart in the pick and roll. He's just so versatile.
Outside Garland. Leonard passes to Jones. Jones with a screen on Stewart. Leonard for three. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Butler against Garland. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. There's Cunningham with a three. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Cleveland leading by 7. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Holland out there with Kate Cunningham. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Sampson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. A little mid-range shot is up, and that one's good. Cunningham.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, Mobley better get used to getting to the line, especially with his style of play.
Free throw good, Mobley. And Detroit making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. LeVert goes against Stewart. Pass to Sampson. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's... Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my. Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Garland against Robinson. Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Okoro with the ball. He's against Stewart. Jones sets a screen. Puts one up from 19. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Pistons trail by 10. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. And here's Cunningham outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
And he gets it to go.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the three. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Out to Garland. Back to Jones. Let's go with a three. Mobley passes to Garland. Misses the layup.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with it. Here's Cunningham. Puts up a three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Jones, the pass to Okoro. Jones, and the tip in on the offensive boards. Jones has got 34 points.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
There's a screen. Inside, Sampson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Okoro. Kawhi Leonard comes in for LeVert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Jones finds Leonard. Jones with a screen on Thompson. Jones, the pass to Mobley. Leonard outside. The deep three. And Cunningham pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
He was all alone on that one.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Cunningham against Jones. Pass to Mobley. Outside Jones. Out to Mobley. Puts one up from 19. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham passes to Butler. Fires the three. And there's Cunningham on the assist from Butler. Cunningham's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. From deep. And another miss by Cleveland.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Turner. To tie it up. And it's Cunningham missing. Cleveland leading by 3. The three from Mitchell. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Ivy outside. Now Cunningham. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 24.
Big-time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Jones, the pass to Allen. Jones with a screen on Turner. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Jones. Mobley, a screen on Ivy. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Cunningham against Jones. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Ivy outside. Jacks up a 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You have to love Ivy's energy, playing his heart out right up until the very end.
Mitchell, the pass to Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Shoots off the step back. Nice jump shot. Cunningham's got 17 points here in the second half.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
Jones drives in. Here's Mobley. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
On the court now, it's your home squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Go out there on the t-shirt. Get loud.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Cunningham outside. Tries again. Mobley grabs the board. Leonard for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Ivy. Cunningham outside. Turner, a screen on Jones. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Allen. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Cunningham passes to Butler. And so the Cavaliers take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Earned that one. Way to bring home that W. Tonight,